Mhm. Right. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. 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 I don't know. Seems like the music is a little low. Okay. Welcome, everyone. So, for those of you wondering what's going on, so recently, like last year sometime, I started a Guild Wars 1 Prophecies, the original like game of Guild Wars, playthrough, and I made like a little Petmaster guy, and so I deleted him, and now we're starting a Factions one of the same thing. I think I want to do it for all three games. The thing is, what I'm gonna do different is because I really want to get a Paragon, and Paragon are pretty good at supporting anyways. So the third game, the third ex or yeah, well, third game. I mean, it's not an expansion, but the third one, which is Nightfall, we're gonna actually do a Paragon, and then we're gonna do a Ranger secondary, and we'll still have a pet and stuff. But there's a specific reason for that because there's actually a skill that the Paragon got about like I don't know a couple of years ago, a few years ago, which is actually like a really good skill, and I've never used it. I've never I had a Paragon a long time ago, but I've never really, I don't know, I've never really like gotten into the Paragon as much. So we're gonna do another Ranger. We're gonna this time around do, I don't know, like that. Oh, that's kind of funky. Wait, does the hair color, oh, this is the hair, I can't, where's the hair color? Oh, okay. I mean, I could make it where it blends in. Kind of different. I hate that. That's kind of cool. With like this crazy hair. Uh, oh, what about that? I don't know. I can't decide. I don't know if I like that. Definitely different. I want something like normal. I think I'll do this. That's fine. Face. It doesn't really matter. Not like we're gonna be looking at this character that much. Like I like this face, but the eyes are like a little like not okay. And why are they all like this is what they look like. I'm gonna pick that guy. Skin color. I'll pick that one. We're gonna pick green. Why not? Always green. You always want to pick green. I'll make it like a ranger. So rangers in this game. So for those of you that don't know, Guild Wars 1 is really weird about the sizes of the people. So depending on what class you have a your base height is like higher or lower. Like I think Mesmers and Rangers are like the tallest characters or something. And it's like, and then you do like assassins, and assassins are like really short. So even doing the body scale, like it that doesn't mean anything because like I could have a really short ranger and still be taller than like the tallest assassin. Like it's kind of weird. And so I'm just gonna pick like a not quite medium, but like a little under. because I think rangers are pretty tall. We'll do Master of Raleigh. We could do... Oh, I don't think Petmaster fits, does it? Oh, it does. Oops. I didn't want to start it right away. I don't even know if I spelled that right. That would be fun. Alright, let's watch the video, guys. This is the intro cutscene. This, mind you, this is how the trailer started. For End of Dragons. The trailer started this way. 200 years have passed since the Jade Wind remade the face of Cantha. So this was when Shiro was killed the first time around. But the Empire of the Dragons still needs heroes. For decades, young Canthans have come to Xingje Monastery to learn from the greatest living hero of Cantha, the ritualist known as Master Togo. Hey, there they are. Aren't they cute? They're all really nice. Aren't they really cool? Okay, so that was it. That was the intro. Here's a chest. We can get a starter bow. So we can actually like get some instructions on it. With him. I'm not gonna do that because it just instructs you on how to play the game. So they're gonna be talking over each other here, which is just really annoying. I don't think you guys can really read it, but it doesn't really matter. So it's just Master Togo kind of says like, "Oh, welcome. You can come in. You may talk to the instructor." So he says, "You all believe." So, you all believe that you have no need of the basic lessons, eh? Well, that may be so. But know this, much will be expected of you in your time here. If you're at all unsure, you may wish to reconsider. And then the instructor said something, but we're not. So here's Lucas and Taya. So we're gonna get to know these guys pretty well. I really love these bridges. I'm so sad they're gone. I see why they removed them for Guild Wars 2 because they didn't. I don't know if they wanted, because this is very like Suwon, right? I don't know if they want it really to have it too Suwani, right? They are cute, right? Yes. So I figured, I don't know if you saw the post that I did on YouTube, but since I got my first payout, I mean I haven't gotten it, but I'm at the point where I could get my first payout. I need to fill out the form and stuff, and I haven't done it. But I figured I'm like I can reinvest some of that money into the channel and get some proper, like, you know, my emojis, you know, they were like whatever, but these are like much better. You know, they were made for streaming. They're made by I forgot the name of the guy. I was just thinking that earlier. I feel really bad. Something, oh my god. I was just thinking, and I'm like, I know I'm gonna forget. They were made by Brian G Designs. So Brian G Designs made those. You can buy them on Etsy. They're not expensive, but I figured, you know, kind of putting some money back into the channel. But yeah, here we are, guys. We're at Xingje Monastery, right? We're right here. This is pretty much where Guild Wars 2 starts you off as well. It's kind of really cool, because the monetary like moves from game 1 to game 2, which is kind of weird, but it does move. I am Ludo. Welcome to the monastery, young one. Trust that your time with instructor, or does it move? I'm pretty sure it does move. Was informative. I seek Headmaster Greco. So, since this is a school, yeah, let me in. Thank you. Since this is a school, every profession has a. We'll do marksmanship in a second. Every profession has their own headmaster, right? So we have Headmaster Ka, who is a what is he? He is the... Oh, he's the... I'm like, based on the weapon, I should have known. So this is the Mesmer Headmaster. This is the Monk. This is the Warrior Headmaster. This lady right here is the Necromancer. Then we have this lady here who's the Ritualist. We have the Elementalist. He's going to become very important, actually. Let's read his dialogue because he's going to become, like, somewhat of an important character at some point. Greetings, I'm Headmaster Vang, or Vang, whatever. The most recently promoted and far and away the youngest of the headmasters here at the monastery. To reach this lofty position, I mastered the skills of an elementalist in just a few short years, scored perfectly on all of my examinations, and single-handedly smote the infamous Bog Beast of Baku. Okay? Now remember this name, guys. Bog Beast of Baku. We're actually gonna see we're actually going to hear about the Bog Beast of Baku again. Because you're not an elementalist, it is inconceivable that you might ever achieve the power I hold in even the smallest of my fingers. However, you can at least tell everyone you know that you have met me. Congratulations. So he's super arrogant. He's a total douchebag. I hate him so much. We could even talk to the other ones. I'm Headmaster Quinn? It's not Quinn, it's Shin, I think. I will not waste time trying to explain to you the complexities of the world, for you are not my student. If only you could see what I can, then you should know the error of your ways. Well, you waste your own time, not mine. Should you decide to take the superior path, I would be more than happy to help. Headmaster Ka, they're all very arrogant. Headmaster Ka greets you. If you truly exist, that is. One can never be too sure. We must constantly question our existence in order to dispel the power that is illusion. Those who do not study my art will never truly understand. Amara? Welcome, young student, and see that your current field of study has taken you away from the light, so I'm not your headmaster. Then we have Shan? Greetings, young one. I am Headmaster Jean. I train only students of the warrior profession, which I see you are not. I will not speak to you. You will need to speak to your own headmaster. Fuju? Ah, another young student. But your interests do not rest with the dead, do they? I am Headmaster Kuju, and I'm charged with training your young necromancers. Still, all who learn here are my students, and I will welcome you to my office at any time to show you my collections of corpses, curses, and diseases. Lovely. Exactly what we want. Headmaster Li, she's the assassin headmaster. Many look down upon the assassin trade. They see us as hired hands, as soulless killers. I have two very sharp and pointed arguments for any who wish to speak these words within my hearing. That's kind of a contradiction, right? Because she's talking about, like, soulless killers. Not everyone are soulless killers, but her point is that anyone that disagrees with her, she's just going to stab them with her knives. So it's just with her daggers or whatever. So it's just kind of like, well, that makes you a soulless killer, though. If you come with an open mind and a quick hand, we have much to teach you. But you're not my student. You should speak with the headmaster of your chosen profession. So here's Greco, and he is the ranger master. Ludo is a good man. He would have made a fine Luxon, were he not so fond of staying in one place. So as you guys can tell, based on his attire and his face paint and stuff, he's actually a Luxon. Our headmaster is a Luxon. So they're all pretty much like from different like places and stuff. You will actually see that Amara is actually a Kurzik, so the other side of the Luxon. You know, these two are fighting, but she has very very typical attire of what the Kurzik people. Rangers must hone primal survival instincts that have lain dormant for generations. This means living in perfect harmony with nature. Sujun, my assistant, will provide the initial training to help you to achieve this. Look for him in Sunqua Vale. Yeah, so we're gonna learn to charm an animal. Lovely. And here we are. So yeah, so we're in Xingje Monastery. We're actually gonna go to, or no, this is actually in the same. Yeah, I got confused because you actually start in Guild Wars 2. You start right here. Yeah, you start right here, actually. And then the monastery is in the same spot. I got confused for a little. I'm like, something isn't right here. Before I do that, I want to see if I can access my bank, wherever that is. I'm gonna butcher all of these Asian names, so I'm really sorry. I don't know how to pronounce any of them. So I'm sorry. I'm doing well. Emily, how are you? How are you? I'm just really glad we got some proper emojis. Because it was one of those things. Oh, I don't have enough gold. I forgot that it's 20. Alright, well, whatever. We have a starter bow. I did pick that up. So we can put that on. And hopefully maybe we'll get some new members. We only have 3 right now, but I'm totally, I mean, where did they all go? Someone said 33,000. Where did they all go? Someone had 33,000 or something? Or bought 33,000 maybe? Alright, so here's Ludo. Okay, Ludo was the guy that led us into the monastery. Remember, we kind of talked to him? One thing that this particular the Canthan campaign is notorious for is anytime you want to move somewhere and you have to talk to an NPC in order to like gain access to like a new area, they ask you like 7 times if you're sure that you want to go in. It's really stupid, but really funny. He has a quest that we want to kind of take. Are you heading out into Sanqua Vale? Be very careful, young one. The Vale is a dangerous place, especially for a lone student. In fact, I was just helping Lucas, Kisai, Yoon, Mai, Asan, and Taya arrange a group to travel to the Vale together. Maybe you should all go together. Invite at least one of them into your party, and I will meet you in Sanqua Vale. Once you have arrived with your party, I will tell you more about the area and the dangers you will find here. How does that sound? Sounds like a grand idea. So obviously, Gilbert's one is set all on building groups together. So here we have we have a ritualist guy, we have an assassin, a warrior, another ranger, an elementalist, and then of course a monk. So we're gonna definitely take the monk because we need a healer. And I think I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna take Asan with me as a ritualist. And let's take Lucas with us. So again, you will see there's I think so. I think Yoon is actually. I think he might also be a Luxon. I'm not. No, I think Asan is a Luxon, and I don't think he is associated with anyone. But I definitely know for sure that Lucas is actually associated. We just saw him before we came in. He is actually a Kurzik. And he actually appears in Guild Wars 2. You can actually find his spirit in Guild Wars 2, which is really, really cool. You can see him there. He's also very arrogant. He's like, oh, you don't be intimidated. I'm the grand, Lucas or whatever. So, anyways, let's form a party and let's get out of here. Turn up the in-game sounds. I don't know why. The game is like super quiet, even though I have it like on full blast. Music is on full blast, but it seems kind of quiet. I'm not sure. So. Right, anyways, here we are, guys. Oh, Emily, by the way, I have good news. So I reinstalled Guild Wars 2, so my weather effects work now. I didn't realize it, but so it was snow and rain that wasn't working. But also the petals that fall in Nios, I didn't have those anymore either. They were gone. So reinstalling it actually brought that back for me, which is really good. So here we are in our party, and here's Ludo, and he wants to tell us about Sanqua Vale, which is really cool. So Sanqua Vale is right outside of Xingji Monastery, but in Guild Wars 2 we don't have access to it. This is where the map ends. Is like you can draw like a line right down here. This is where the map ends, and none of this is actually explorable in Guild Wars 2, which leads me to believe that we're gonna definitely get something there at some point. We only get half of the island, right? And if you look at it, it's even the smaller half, because this is actually less land than this side is. So it's very interesting. All right, Ludo. I am pleased to see you out here, Petmaster Raleigh. As I said before, Sanqua Vale can be a dangerous place. In addition to the usual mantids and kappa, you may find yourself facing more organized foes. The Naga have been sighted in the Vale in increasing numbers lately. I certainly do not need to tell you to be careful around those snakes, do I? You will also see members of the Crimson Skull around the Vale. They're a little more than thugs and cowards, but be wary of them. They're led by a former student of this very monastery, you know. I think this is why Master Togo has been so lenient with them. He hoped his former student would reform his ways. Well, remember to take care of yourself and always travel with companions. And we're going to add another companion to the group because we're going to go and we're going to locate Sujun, and we're going to... so we have a tamer here. So whenever you have a pet, you can go to one of these tamers if you want to get rid of your pet. And they will actually bring it to the menagerie. There's actually a menagerie that you can visit. So every pet that you bring, you don't actually just release it back into the wild. It actually gets brought into the menagerie, and you can keep them there. And they can hang out there. And you can visit them, and you can, like, whatever, you know, just chill out with them or whatever. I need to get some stuff. I don't have my bonus. I don't have my bonus items, and I don't have my backs. Oh, I don't have access to a bank yet. Yeah, ritualists are really good because, especially Shadow Song, causing blindness, really good early on. Really expensive to use, but I want to kill some enemies just to get some experience points. See, fighting enemies in Guild Wars 2 is never a good idea. Or in I'm sorry, fighting enemies in Guild Wars 1 is never a good idea because you don't actually get anything out of it. Like, the experience that you get out of it is really, really bad. So it's really just do quests. I mean, there's actual quests to do. Alright, hello, here's Sujun. Petmaster Gregor sent you to me? Well, I was just about to go out collecting gold to save the endangered blue scale. Oh, blue scale. We actually have blue scales in Guild Wars 2, so they're actually, maybe he succeeded in saving them or something. But I suppose the new student takes precedence. We had better get started on your training then, so I can get back to it. Those blue scale will not save themselves. Alright. Headmaster Aurelia, I'm so glad you're here. I have just learned that live rabbits are being used as bait by a hunter who wishes to capture a yeti. So there's actual yetis in Guild Wars. It's really cool because in Guild Wars 2 you actually have the little side event where you have to go and follow. It's the whole like hare up in the Wayfarer foothills. It's this lady that follows the spirit of hare. And you actually follow her because she's thinking that she's going to find a yeti, only for it to turn out to be a Jotun. But there are actual yetis in the Guild Wars universe. Whether or not they exist, we don't know. Because I don't think we saw any in Guild Wars. We didn't see any in Guild Wars 2, did we? No, they were not there. But also the main part of where we actually see yetis in Guild Wars 1 isn't actually available. In this area, because you find them up in the mountains here. I don't know if you find them on this side of the island. I don't think so. I think they're only on this side, so that's why we haven't seen them. As if this were not horrible enough, it seems that the scent of the rabbits is attracting all sorts of other creatures, which are attacking travelers on the road nearby. I need you to help me free the rabbits before they or anyone else gets hurt. Okay. So, okay, why? You can't then hurry. We have to free those poor rabbits. So actually, they give us more. What do we have here? Whirling defense. For 8 seconds, you have 30% block. Whenever you block a projectile in this way, adjacent foes take 5 damage. That's pretty cool. Right. It actually gives us all the skills to charm an animal. I don't know if that's actually going to become part of the quest or not. But we'll see. Do we open this? Yeah, we open. So we freed one rabbit. He says, there you go, little fellow. Imagine how frightened he must have been. Terrible using these creatures as life bait. Maybe we're going to face the hunter. I don't think I've ever done the ranger introductory quests for factions. So it's kind of cool that they give you like almost like a personalized experience for the first like 2-3 levels, based on which profession you chose. Alright, let's clear that one out. He says 2 rabbits free, 1 left. It feels good to do. What? How do you know exactly how many there are? He says, wait, do you smell that? I think something has caught the rabbit's scent. It is coming in for a closer look. Get ready for a fight. Something is. Oh, a hungry kappa is showing up. It's a level 6. So this is a pretty high level. That's why being in a party is a good idea. Alright, attack. Power shot. Does a lot of damage, but they also have a lot of armor, so power shot. Oh god, there's Kappa down there. Power shot. I'm gonna definitely need to get an animal soon. Ugly little critter, but I suppose everything has a place in this has its place in this world somewhere. We had better go and free that last rabbit before another one of those things comes. Alright, where is the last one? Through here? Oh, it's over there. I wish I could... I can't move this, right? And Guild Wars 2, I can move it up here. Why are you going all the way around? Let's go directly to it. A to B, not that hard. Die! Okay. Alright, let's free the last one. We have done it. All of the rabbits have been freed. I feel warm and fuzzy. Wow, that was a day's work. Well done. Well, that was a day's work well done. You should feel very proud of yourself, Petmaster Raleigh. You're a true hero. Alright, you have done well so far, but your training is far from complete. I'm sorry to see you go, but I'm afraid I must send you on to your next trainer. Look for Zhou in Kenya province. Her appearance and gruff demeanor is off-putting to some, but like all of us, she is special in her way. Good luck. Right, we will go to her. How much money do I have? Okay, I have enough to open the bank, so let's actually go back. And we're gonna look for an animal. What kind of animal do you guys want? Do you guys want a tiger? Do you guys want a tiger? I want something that's specific to factions. Something to Cantha. So we have... we actually have cranes. We have... What do we... I don't even know it. Tigers, like I said. I will have to look up exactly to see what animals we have. We'll move it down here. That's good. Work that around. I'm not sure what I want. Alright, first of all, let's open this. Thank you. And then I can withdraw like 1 platinum. Crafting material, open that. Alright, so I could take this bow. This was the bow that we used on the other guy. It's definitely going to be better, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, the idea that I have in my head is maybe do a different build. Because we're using sword and shield as a secondary. I'm kind of thinking of, like, maybe using an axe or something this time around. And, like, make, again, like a warrior secondary. But we ended up using the bow anyways. So, I have this bow and I have the same bow. This is Jin's bow. I'm gonna use Jin's bow for now. Because we're actually gonna come across Jin, who I got this bow from. Or maybe we should just like use a bow. What is this? Energy -5. Poison duration. We'll have to see. You know, I don't have to make any decisions right now. We'll see as we go along. I'm gonna definitely take these with me. Identify, and then I can do that. And I'm gonna leave these in here. Expertise +3. Interesting. I want to take Well, I'm gonna take that with me, but I'm gonna do the bonus items because I'm gonna use the I'm gonna use this one, the igneous one. Well, we have this one, which is poison duration damage. Could use just that though instead. It's just gonna be much stronger, you know. Damage plus just an ability duration. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that though instead. I'll still keep this though. Alright, let's throw these out. I don't need any of these. Or maybe I should do like a hammer. That used to be a thing. Bunny Thumper, that used to be a thing. It was a, back in the day, a build that they would use in PvP or something. I have these char bags. I'm gonna use these char bags. I've had these in there for so long now. I don't ever use them. Can I use, I have another one. Can I use that in here? Use that in there? No. So that I will still have to get. Yeah, so this is my inventory right now. Alright, well, we'll move on. We'll move on from here, and that should be good, because I have... Yeah, that should be good. We'll keep that 1 platinum. I mean, it's probably going to grow, because we'll be doing a lot of... So the whole idea is I want to kind of take my time with this as well, but in factions, so prophecies, when you go to prophecies, it's kind of hard to leveling takes a lot longer because you it was never designed for your tutorial area you're supposed to leave at like level 3, level 4. If you do all the quests, you're probably like level 5 maybe. So you know, around 4 or 5 is when you're supposed to like kind of leave and move on with everything. But then when they were creating factions, they wanted to have the starter area, which is the Xingji Island. They wanted you to be level 20 before you leave. So we're actually going to do a lot, like some of the side quests, not a lot of them, but some of the side quests, in order for us to actually get to level 20. I want to be level 20 before I leave Xingji Island, so we're going to take our time with it and kind of look and explore and kind of really experience factions. I know I've done it. I've done playthroughs of factions before, but it's always nice to come back and do this, you know. Yeah, I want to see what animals we have available. So we'll have to watch out for like green dots on the thing. I can't charm this bull, but we have these like cool bulls here. Hello. They look kind of weird, don't they? Like their coloring is kind of strange. So let's make our way to Kenya province. There's Mei Ling. Mei Ling is actually the she's gonna be the person that you talk to if you're a mesmer. She's actually the first mesmer trainer you talk to. Yeah, a shame you're not a mesmer, so you will not have the opportunity to train with Headmaster Ka. He's wise beyond his years and more powerful than most people realize. Yeah, so these headmasters are pretty powerful people, right? They're supposed to be the top in their own profession, right? But we have Tengu here. We actually have to fight Tengu. Tengu are really cool. They hold the swords differently. They hold them backwards. So this is actually a sword he's wielding. And he holds it backwards, which is really weird. Oh, some more. In Beast Mastery, there's a red Yeti right there, guys. We actually get to see a Yeti really soon here. They have these like weird mandibles, like their mouths are like really weird looking. You can kind of see it. They remind me of something like out of Star Wars or something. Yeah, look at that. Looks weird. Yeah, anyways. Alright, we have Crimson Skull. Those are the pirates of the area. They're like the corsairs of Cantha. Unfortunately, I don't think we see Guild Wars 2 doesn't have Crimson Skulls, right? You get like bandits. Are they like pirates? Maybe they didn't want to do pirates because of like the Aether Blades being there, and that would have been kind of confusing or whatever. So we have the Shrine of Mod. There was like a whole thing I did at some point a long time ago. A video that I did was it was actually a really fun video and a concept that I really liked, but it didn't really pan out. So when they announced Sunqua Peak as the new fractal, like years, this is before End of Dragons came out, so years ago, they were kind of, they only showed like a little bit of it, right? And I was like, Sunqua Peak, oh my god, because we have Sunqua Vale. So I was thinking it was the mountains, you know, right here. It's like the peak of the mountains. So I actually did a whole video going around Sunqua Vale, and that might have been even after they released it or something. And I did like a whole review of Sunqua Vale, and one part that I really thought was sad that we didn't get to see was the Shrine of Mott. Yeah, he actually has a X on him and he gets cured. The Shrine of Mott is like this weird shrine to some kind of deity or something, or Ma'at or something like that. And I did like a whole video on this whole area, and this was a big part of that video, and I remember that. So I don't know, it's just kind of a shame that we didn't really get to do anything with that. Alright, so which way do we go? Oh, this way. Through the little gate. So the little gate shows you the way. The gate shows you the way. So there's Jin. You guys can see it right in front. It says Jin the Skull Bowl. Skull Bow. Jesus, I can't talk. Yeah, so I've had her weapon draw multiple times for me. And you can actually see she's wielding her own bow. So this is a weapon you can get. So green weapons in the world of Guild Wars are dropped by boss enemies. And I think like every boss has like their own weapon that they drop. As far as I know, or maybe not, maybe only some of them drop stuff. A lot of them do. I know, if not all of them, then a large majority of them drop like their own weapon that you can get. The thing is, she is a low-level character, so her weapon is kind of crappy. It's a crappy green weapon. Greens are never really that great. A lot of them don't have really good stats, but they're kind of they're good if you don't have like a weapon. Like you can kind of just like use them to level or whatever, you know, play through the story if you're doing easy mode, you know. If you want to do specific fashion, you like a skin or something, they're good for those, but other than that, they're really not that good usually. All right, so we're now in the next area. So this area, like I said, this whole area, Sunqua Vale and Kinya Province, and there's actually another area down here, and a whole nother area up there. We're gonna see all of those areas. I don't know if I'm gonna explore. I don't think I'm gonna explore them in detail, all of those, but yeah, you don't get to see any of them in Guild Wars 2, which is really sad to me, because this is like, you know, when they first announced, oh yeah, we're going to Cantha and da, I was like, oh my god, Xingji Island, right? Like, that's the place I want to go. Xingji Island is like so dear to my heart, and we only get to see half of it, right? We only get to see this half of it, and it was very just like, ooh. I mean, the Jade Sea, you know, that was another one. You know, and we got to go to the Jade Sea and stuff, so that was fine, but yeah, I mean, I really wanted to explore all of Xingji Island. We only got half of it, so it's kind of sad to me. Yeah, so we have Tomad Pass. So that's kind of, again, we have the Shrine The Shrine of Mott is up here, actually, right there, on which is the peak, right, of the mountains, kind of, because on the picture, that is the peak right there. But I would say the highest point is the Shrine of Mott, like somewhere around there is the highest. So we just walked across those mountains, but then we have this pass. So this pass goes across here, and this is the Tomat Pass. Um, so again, kind of mentioning this whatever. All right, here's Joe. You're late. We will begin your training promptly. For months, I've been trying to trap a particularly elusive Yeti. I have set rabbit traps to lure him, but I find the traps broken and the rabbits gone. Perhaps together we can do what I have been unable to alone. I suggest you take some time to review the skills I'm about to give you. When you're ready to go, speak with me again. So this is really funny because the first part of our quest was to disable traps that were laid by a hunter, and then now she says I've been laying traps. So it's kind of showing the range of what a range that a ranger, like the what it means to be a ranger, right? There's some that are there to protect nature at all costs, right? Those are some of the rangers. They're there. They're the friends of nature. They're the, you know, but then there's also the other side of it, the hunters, the ones that go out and they like hunt animals, you know, and they do it for various reasons. And, you know, that's like the other side of it, right? So it's like, you know, and you can kind of decide in your head, like what it is that you really, you know, which category you fall under. So I'm happy to help. So we get a couple more. So we have a preparation for 24. You move twice as fast and do extra damage. And then we have a flame trap. One flame trap is triggered every 3 seconds for every second for 3 seconds total. All nearby foes are struck for 5 damage, fire damage, and set on fire for 1 second. Flame traps ends while activating a skill. You're easily interrupted. Alright, so call me Joe. Okay, so I hope Yeti has not escaped while we're busy. What? Where are you going? Okay, there you go. Alright, so we're hunting a Yeti here. She says, I noticed some tracks nearby. I think it is closed now. Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is. Attack! So we can actually walk right up to him. And... No. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. Lay the trap. And there it is. It activates. And it does a ton of damage. Oh my god, he does a ton of damage. Oh, he's level 10. Yeah, so he's pretty strong. He's a pretty strong guy. Oh, we did it! Because we're like a whole group. Okay, perfect. So we have finished that. You might just make a good ranger someday. You did well back there. It is time that you return to the monastery to meet with Master Togo. He's waiting in the Lunar courtyard. Use your map to travel to the monastery quickly. Alright, so they want us to leave. I want to see if there's any pets around. That's going to be my next thing. Because they want us to get a secondary profession, but we're going to kind of look around maybe. I really love these little fields and stuff you get out here. You know, you have some of the agriculture going on. I can't believe we haven't seen any animals that I can charm. Nothing charmable yet, which is kind of sad. I am shad. I am distraught. Okay, so let's turn that in. Talk to Master Togo, and then, like I said, kind of look for. We're gonna look for a pet. We're gonna go back out to Sunqua Vale, and we're gonna look around for a pet that I can. We did a moa last time, so maybe not a bird this time. I was kind of, I did originally say like maybe stick with the birds, so we could do maybe like a crane or something, but all right. Petmaster Gregor has told me great things about you, Petmaster Irali. You have begun to learn the way of the ranger, but to reach your full potential, you must choose a second path. Okay, these guys are so irritating. Speak with the other headmasters and learn what they have to teach you. When you're ready to make a final choice, come and speak to me again. Right, we accept. And then, yeah, so you can decide here what my secondary is going to be. I think I'm just going to do monk. Maybe I'll do monk if you're interested in taking the monk profession. Amara is a Kurzik from the Stone Forest. She's a woman of strong opinions. She thinks I do not know that she disapproves of my station here, but her scorn does not trouble me. She's an excellent monk and can teach you what you need to know. Seek her out in in the Xingjie Monastery. Okay. Headmaster Li, if you're interested in taking the assassin profession as your second field of study, then you will need to speak with Headmaster Li. She's quite serious, deadly serious, some would say, and not for the sake of humor, but do not let her demeanor put you off. She's an excellent teacher and you will train, okay? Jean, if you're interested in taking the warrior profession as your secondary field of study, then you will need to speak with Headmaster Jean. Jean was a general in the Tengu Wars, you know. When he returned with Talon Silverwing at his side, many shunned him, but I saw it as a testament to his character. He has served the monastery well, and he can teach you all you need to know about being a warrior. Seek him out. Okay, so Talon Silverwing is actually, he's going to become one of our allies. And he's a Tengu, and during the Tengu Wars, which Master Togo, he ended the Tengu Wars, actually, Master Togo. Yeah, we're gonna learn a little bit about Talon Silverwing. If you're interested in taking the rituals profession as your secondary field of study, then you will need to speak with Headmaster Shin. Shin Quinn is a old friend of mine. She can be a bit pompous at times, but she's an accomplished ritualist and a great teacher. Okay, she's an old friend. Probably because they're both ritualists. Kuju, if you're interested in taking the necromancer profession as your secondary field of study, then you will need to speak with Headmaster Kuju. I think you will find her quite pleasant for a necromancer, and she can certainly teach you all you need to know. She was super nice, right? You don't expect that from a necromancer. She did invite us to see her corpses and all those things, but she was actually really nice. Okay, here's the asshole. If you're interested in taking the elementals profession as your secondary field of study, then you will need to speak with Headmaster Vang. He's is a bit arrogant, but he has much skill and can teach you what you need to learn. He's a bit arrogant? Yeah, okay. Understand. As your secondary, you will need to do not be alarmed by Ka's strange behavior. He has walked the path of illusion for many years, and I do not believe he's entirely certain what is reality and what is not. But he is a great teacher. Okay, so a delusional man is a great teacher. Awesome. Sounds like a good time. I think I'm just gonna do monk as a secondary. I think I'm just gonna keep doing that. So I think I'm just gonna do a ranger, like a ranger. And then, like I said, with Nightfall, we'll do a Paragon Ranger, and we'll get a little bit of that. Because Paragons are awesome. Alright, so we have these guys. So we actually get, through doing quests here, we get monastery credits. And we can turn these in. You can turn these in at these quartermasters. And you can get stuff for them. So we can get a key, experience scroll, salvage kits. She has a rune of holding, expert salvaging kit. I think isn't there more? I thought there was more. I thought there was more though. Maybe not. I guess not. I don't see any. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, so there's some troubling rumors that Naga have been sighted at Senai Falls. Normally, I would not be overly concerned at their presence, but if they're indeed within close proximity to the falls, they could pose a threat to Kanthus' water supply. I'm awaiting an important missive from my commander, or I would simply go check on things myself. You would be doing me and my fellow Kanthans a great service if you could head to Zumai village and seek out Sister. Okay, so we'll pick up that side quest. Naga threatening water supply. I would love to give you a belt pouch. They cost me practically nothing, you know, and I hate to see young heroes suffer from a lack of space. But unfortunately, I have run out of materials with which to make them. If you were to go to Kaitan village on the Penjiang Peninsula and speak to herder Xiong, she could provide you with treated hides. Carry those back here and I'll make a belt. Okay, so belt pouch. I did not purchase one, but that's gonna go right there, which is perfect. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those monastery credits. I don't know. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it. All right, so Amara, you wish to study the ways of the monk? It does not surprise me. I saw a sign just this morning. A jay and a finch sat side by side on the green branch of an elm tree, indicating that a young person would seek my advice. As a monk, you will study the path of light and learn to heal and protect your allies. The gods decree it. You're ready to begin your training? Excellent. It is good to see such enthusiasm in one so young. The life of a monk is sometimes all too tranquil, in my opinion. Sister Tai, my apprentice, will administer your first lesson. She's an accomplished monk, and you can learn a great deal from her. If you pay attention, you'll find her in Suckwood Vale. So it's really cool. I'm not going to equip any of these. So it's really cool. I'm not going to do that yet. Like I said, we're going to locate a pet first. But it's really cool because, so as you take any of these secondary, you actually get introduced to, each one introduces you to a character of that profession. And those characters will become important as the story goes on. So Sister, what is it? Sister Tai, she said? Sister Tai. Sister Tai is actually going to become later, like she will be able to be part of our group later on. So they will be added to these guys. And it's really cool. So we kind of get introduced to these characters that are then later on journeying with us. So it's kind of cool like that. But before we do that, which this is, you know, whatever, I would like to, a pet. My goal. So let's find there's a tiger here, but I was thinking maybe we'll keep with the birds. Maybe we can find a queen. Oh, there's only one. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so we can't get one yet. Should we get a crane? I kind of feel like I want to get a crane because they look really cool. But I think I'm gonna do a tiger for now. I can always, like I said, I can always give it to the tamer. And do this way. So we're gonna actually get a tiger, which is kind of cool because tigers, as some of you know, tigers were one of the pets that was made available through, and we'll try, where's he going? Oh, no, where are you going? Attacking one of these guys over there. Oh. Okay. So we have a pet tiger. So they became available with the Heart of Thorns expansion, I think, right? You could get pet tigers, but we actually have a pet tiger now, so he can hang out with us and have a good time. So, and level up. So we're actually gonna level him up. And we're gonna get some. Maybe I should get some. I have money, so maybe I'm gonna go to skill trainer and maybe get a bunch of pet skills. Depending on, so prophecies was a little meager when it came to the skills that we could get to our pets. The thing is that I think they really increased that. Where isn't there a skill trainer here? Do they have a skill? I'm so sure they have a skill trainer. Not any of these guys. Factions, they kind of rectified that, and by the time that we leave Xingje Island, we're actually gonna have like a huge array of skills that we can take. I guess there was no skill. Oh, there. Oh, I was like, I thought there was one here, and there is, right there with the big bell right there. So as you can see, this is like a lot bigger already, I think, than we had before. I have all of these unlocked, but for 7 seconds, you and your pet will run faster. Aiming can be attacks 25% heals with each successful. Okay. Your animal companion attempts a poisonous bite that poisons target for 8 seconds. Okay. All your non-attack skills are disabled. You attack faster. So I think I want to do Call of Haste. Yeah, we have used these, right? Yeah, we were using these. These are exactly the same ones. But we are gonna see some different ones later on, I think. So I think I want to get this as well. And that's it for skill points. I'm gonna take these out. Take all of these out. I'm gonna keep that in here. There's a shout here. There's a shout here. We have a couple of those. I'm just gonna do Beastmaster stuff. Leave that in here for now. And we need some energy. We're gonna need to get some more energy. And you actually have these tablets of wisdom here as well, so you can actually read about certain things in the game, wards, and they actually explain stuff about the game to you. So, all right, let's go to Sanqua. We have a pet, and let's have the pet be our main damage dealer for our personal. All right. And we're moving on, so there's now 2 tigers. We take one away, and they multiply. Alright, so Sister Tai, she's up here at this little arena that they have. So this is going to be something that I'm always going to keep up, because it's it lasts 30 seconds. And has a recharge of 20. So we're gonna keep, that's gonna be up indefinitely. And it just makes my pet move faster and attack faster, so it's like a permanent speed buff. And then I think I definitely want to, I think I want to go with a crane. I don't think I've ever had a crane. I don't know. I don't know if there are like, I don't know if there's any other, let's see. Actions, crane, tiger. That was a lurker. We can get a little crab companion. Ooh. And a phoenix. Phoenix one is the big one. A reef lurker. That's a blue crab. A black moa. A white tiger. We can get a white tiger. I really like the idea of using a crab as a pet. We have a lot of really unique pets in this game. Oh, panda. Where can I get the panda again? Where can't I get it? They are not charmable. Oh, okay. You can unlock a red pan or a red panda, a regular panda. Panda would be a cool idea. Black Widow, Moss Spider. I'm just looking at like. Looking at the unique, there's some really unique animals that you can get. Mountain eagle, polar bear, rainbow, phoenix. Okay. Alright. We'll see how I feel. Someone yells at me and says, no, don't do it. I'll be like, alright. Alright, so here's Sister Tai. She's the monk student. Headmaster Amara has seen something in you, else she would not have sent you to me so soon. It is good that you've joined our ranks. If you're ready, I will teach you the basics of healing. Perhaps I can learn something from you as well. Alright, so we leveled up, guys. Boom, our pet is stronger now. Union Circle is the practice area where the warriors train. We monks can assist in their training as we practice our own craft. By healing them as they spar, we extend their training sessions and allow them to practice with real weapons. Walk over to Union Circle and relieve one of the other students from duty. I'm here to help. So it's kind of weird because she gives us healing spells, but the thing is, I can choose to just defeat the other students. Like, it's really funny. So I don't necessarily. This guy's still healing him. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. Anyways. Headmaster, why are we fighting again? Oh, the guy used a revival skill and actually revived him. Very interesting. Headmaster Amara was right to put her faith in you. You will be a great monk one day. I commend you on your outstanding performance, Petmaster Raleigh. I have taught you all I can for now. You're ready to move on. Travel to Kenya province and seek out Brother Pawan. Pawan? Pawan? I don't know. Continue training. Like I said, I'm gonna butcher all of these names. Are you kidding? Alright, we're moving on. I don't care if that guy dies or not. We should be going this way, actually. We're gonna go back, guys. We're gonna go back again to Kenya province. So they have you like move around a little bit, back and forth, which is fine. Not a big deal. We're just gonna do the introductory quest, and then maybe do some of the side quests that we have available to us, because they do give a ton of experience points. So that's 1,500 here and 1,500 here, and we only need 2,674 to level up, so. Aw, what are you awing about? Reversal of Fortune! Isn't that the new, I think that's the healing skill, right? That they added for, I haven't played any, Willbender at all recently, like since its release. At all. Oh my god, I've already been live for an hour? So weird, time flies. Yeah, so in factions, experience points are way more accessible, way faster to level up. So we're gonna be level 20 before you know it. Just as a performance behind live, the crowd companions are cute. Oh yeah, they're really cute. We're gonna definitely see them. I don't know if I'm gonna use them. I don't know. I'm still debating because I have the tiger right now. 4 minutes. I can't believe you were behind 4 minutes. Jesus. We have the tiger right now, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep him. I don't think I'm gonna keep him, but I don't want to change. I don't want to switch too often either. So I'm trying to think. Like right now, I'm deciding between using a crane and using a crab. the thing is, the crab is not gonna be. We're not gonna see a crab for a long time because we have all of Xingji Island, and then we have a bunch of stuff we got to do in the city. And the first crabs you see are actually out here in Pengmai Valley, and that is the first time we actually see a crab, and that's like towards the that's like the halfway point of the whole campaign, right? Because then we go into these areas down here and we do all that stuff, and then we eventually go back to the city and finish it there. But so it's just kind of, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna do the crab thing. I think I'm gonna do the crane because the crane is gonna become available fairly soon. Not that soon. No. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm on my phone at the same time. Alright. Let's see. Open. Just trying to pull up the stream right now. Alright, we're not gonna go to Zumai Village. Yeah, wait. What am I doing? I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, aren't we finishing the quest? And am I not supposed to go here? I am. I am. Yeah, so the Moa was a companion as well. Yes. So that was the one that I picked for that playthrough. He ended up getting like really big too. He was called a Strider, I want to say. Oh, not Charm. Looking for animal companions. Wait, why is it not giving me? Yeah, so it was called Moa bird, I guess. They're striders in some places. Oh, and pre-searing they're called striders, and then later on they're called Moa birds. So we did the Moa bird, right? We could have done a dune lizard. I think we looked at some of those. A lynx, a Melandru stalker, a warthog, a wolf, a black bear. Those were the options that we had. Our options for factions are going to be Crane. There is a black Moa in here, but it's actually I don't think. I think that's part of a quest that you have to do. The black Moa. There's a specific quest where you can go. Yeah, I think you have to do like a actually the Beak of Darkness is actually a quest that you go out and you deal with the Black Moa. And that's a whole quest you have to do. It's like a whole quest where you have to go to different areas and you have to find out about the Black Moa, and then you actually find the Black Moa, and then it becomes a a permanent spawn in Ferndale, in the Ekwald Forest. So that's not gonna be one. So the options are, so Black Moa is not for a long time. Crane, Lurker, which is the red crab, Phoenix, which Phoenix becomes only available at like once we finish the campaign actually. So that's not really one. Reef Lurker, which is a blue crab, a tiger, and a white tiger. Well, the Beak of Darkness, so they actually did a reference to that in Guild Wars 2. So the Beak of Darkness was the quest in Guild Wars 1 to get for the Black Moa pet. But then the Beak of Darkness is actually in what's the Snowden Drifts. If you go in Snowden Drifts, it's part of the I had it actually as one of the animal facts where you can go and you can attack the hurt little the little the moa that's hurt or whatever, and it actually spawns a black moa that's called the Beak of Darkness. So there's actually a reference to that same quest in Guild Wars 2. But yeah, so yeah, those are the options. So I'm thinking either a like keeping with the like bird theme and doing another bird. Maybe I'm thinking. I don't know. That's kind of my idea. I'm not sure though. Oh look, he's dancing. Kill him. The crabs sound really cute. Yeah, the black moa. Oh, I died. What level are these guys? Level 8? Jesus. Oh. What is happening? Hello? Am I live? I just lost a lot of frames all of a sudden. And my game... Hello? What's going on? Why do I always... Oh, what's going on with my internet? I don't have Steam. I just checked to see if I have Steam open, but I don't. Yeah, something's going on with my internet. It's being really slow. I not really slow, but it's being slower than usual. And I had to reload, and I died. Whole group died. Am I still live? Did I lose a lot of frames? Was the stream like... Because I lost 20,000 frames. I literally lost like 20,000 frames. I don't even know. Wait, where am I going? I'm trying to go over here, and I just... That whole, like, that completely threw me off. Whatever happened there. I'm back now. Like, I'm okay now, but I don't even know... I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah, my internet is still being really slow. Let me check with my ISP and see what's going on. Okay, I'm losing frames. Let's see here. My home phone is connected. I didn't know I had home phone. Alright, I'm gonna do a test through them and see. Yeah, I was losing frames again. I'm gonna stop going on the website. Oh, I'm losing frames again. I'm losing a lot of frames. God, they're so strong. Oh, it's level 14, that's why. We should not be fighting him. I didn't even realize. I'm so, like, all over the place right now with this. Why is it always when I'm streaming? Like, I could be sitting here doing absolutely nothing with my life and my internet is fine. What am I gonna do? What is going on with my stuff? No. It says connected, but it wouldn't let me. Wait a minute. Anyways, I'm gonna go around these guys. We're gonna go. This is where we fought the Yeti earlier. Okay. It doesn't look like I'm dropping any frames. I'm sorry guys if I'm dropping frames. I apologize. I don't know what it is. Like, it's driving me crazy. Like every time I want to stream, it's just like, yeah, and there goes my frames again. It's definitely my internet. It's not anything else. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm doing a speed test. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's because I'm doing a test. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna just do this one test and then. Like everything was going. It's going by 100 specifically. Still losing frames though. Why is it like this? I hate this. I don't know why I'm losing frames. Is there something running in the background maybe that I don't know about? Hold on, let me see. Let me see if there's something. Discord? No. I'm gonna close Discord nonetheless. Yeah, OBS and... OBS and Guild Wars is the only one. I don't know, guys. Just gonna try to do this as we go.